Hi YouTube, it's Lena and I'm here today with a You Look Marvelous for the month. It's the Marvel based makeup look that I have been doing every month in conjunction with the Geeks and Beauties community. I will link everybody that has been doing these down below. I know some people haven't been really feeling up to it lately, which is totally understandable, but I'm still going to link everybody, and even if you're just checking out their first couple of videos, you really should, because everybody's been coming up with some really creative looks. So, this month is, I think it's G and H, technically. A, B, C, D, E, F. G and H, yep. I had to say my freaking alphabet to be sure. I knew it was G, I know it's G, but I couldn't remember if it was F, G, or G, H. Anyways. I am doing Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy, whom I will insert a couple of photos of here. I'm sure everybody's familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'm basing several parts of this look around, you know, the different things that she wears, the different colors on her, and even some very specific instances. So I'm going to bring you in, and then we're going to get started. All right, so first off, unfortunately for me, I'm going to remove my glasses. So if you see a mirror poking in and out, that's because without my glasses, I cannot freaking see. Like, I cannot see more than about 4 inches in front of my face. I mean, I could still like see objects and stuff, but I can't see any form of detail. Like, my viewfinder is a giant blob to me. So anyways, first got a prime. This is the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof eyeshadow base that I've been trying to use up. I actually had to pop the stopper out of it today because I could not get any product out. So right now it looks a little bit messy, so I just have to be careful with it. I have already done my base. I'm probably going to have to fix it later because I just know that I'm going to get at least some eyeshadow all over myself. It has happened literally every time that I film a makeup look and I do my base first. It is just a fact of life. I'm going to set it with this Milani eyeshadow that they no longer make, but it's actually a great kind of matte creamy white eyeshadow. I apologize if you hear my dogs occasionally. They are, well, they are Chihuahuas, so they want to bark at everything. So now that that's set, I'm going to grab a base, and I'm going to use something probably a little odd, but I'm actually using a nude eyeliner today for my base. Because I don't have just like a matte cream or matte white or anything like that, but I know that this one in particular works good as an eye base. It is an Estee Edit Inside Track Eye Cajole in Urban Nude. So I'm just going to lean really freaking close to my thing and spread it all over my eyes. And then I'm just gonna spread it out a little further with my fingers. It's really too bad that this Estee Edit line went kaput because they just didn't market it correctly. I wish they had incorporated more products into the brand itself, which, I mean, I'm trying to go cruelty free. I couldn't buy them anyway because Estee Lauder tests on animals, or they sell in China specifically where you have to. So, but a lot of their products were actually really nice. First, I'm going in with this NYX Primal Colors technically pigment, but I use it as an eyeshadow, in Hot Green. As you can see, mine is well loved. And I'm taking this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to put it on my lid. I'm going to tap it off in the vain hopes that I can keep it off of my freaking face. Now, I wish I had a matte green base, but I do not. Because that would really help the green pop. At least I don't have a matte one, so and normally I don't use a ton of matte shades on my lid. I much prefer shimmer, but this green shade was just too perfect to Gamora's skin color that I had to use it. All right, so that's one eye down without too much what's it called? Fallout. I do find that the best way to avoid fallout, if you're somebody that does just prefers to do your base first, is to first off tap off excess and go for more patting than swiping. That's just what works for me. I take things a little bit outside my normal eye area because I have small hooded eyes, and to make up for that, I kind of over-exaggerate my eye shape. You know, like how some people overline their lips, I basically overline my eyes. All right, so first bit of cleanup is done. Now I am going into my Juvia's Place Mini Masquerade palette. And I'm going into the shade Zobo, this kind of pinky purpley shade right here. Because out of what I have, I think that is a very close approximation to her hair color, which is that kind of pinky purpley type shade. So I'm just going to take this Moda BMX 420 detail brush, because I am going to go into the crease with this, but I want it to be about as precise as I can get it. I'm going to take this e.l.f. blending brush, more of my Milani shade, and then kind of help me blend the crease and eyelid shade together. I forgot words for a minute. Now I'm actually going to take a little bit of Makeda right here, this darker purple, because Gamora definitely has some darker purple in her outfit as well. And I'm going to go out into the outer V crease area with this Vasanti contour eyeshadow brush. And then repeat on the other side. Now I need to clean up because I have obviously given myself a kind of ring of purple. Okay, so top lashes, I'm just gonna go in with some black eyeliner. I'm just using my gel one. It's from e.l.f. It's their cream gel eyeliner. I think they still make this, I'm not entirely sure. Going in with a Moda BMX 498, the line brush. And I'm just gonna line my top lash line. I actually wound up setting the liner with more of the Makeda shade. And while it's still mostly black, I think it gives it like a pretty purple iridescent thing going on. And now for a little bit of extra fun, I'm going to take this Moda BMX 402 smudger brush, go into my Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to get Revolt, this silver shade right here. Now I'm going for silver because Gamora has these lines on her face. They're silver, they're part of her heritage, I presume. Spray this down. the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and Coconut, if you were curious. And I'm going to use the shade to line my lower lash line. Normally, I would prefer to go in with an actual eye pencil first, but I do not have a silver eyeliner. So, I believe I know I have a silver base hanging around, but that's a little too big for my small eyes. I know some people can line their eyes with, you know, eyeshadow sticks, but I cannot without it getting absolutely everywhere. Although I suppose I could use a brush, take product off of that. But I didn't think of that. There's one eye for you. So far, I really like it, actually. Like, weirdly enough, even though it was kind of to correct my line, because my line wound up being a little bit uneven between eyes, I like the purple on top of the black eyeliner a lot. I might do that more often. And now I am going to first cap my eyeliner so that I don't forget later and it dries out. And then I'm just going in with, that is not mascara, with some mascara. This is the Il Makiage Icon High Volume and Intense Curl Mascara. And I'm going on the upper and lower lash line. I actually forgot to do something, and I'm going to do it now. I'm going to take this Trestique Overall Starlighter Powder Stick in Ultraviolet. I'm going to highlight my inner corners because it is kind of a pinky purpley shade. And I just figure it's appropriate to use a product called Starlighter in a tutorial for somebody from Guardians of the Galaxy. So that is the eye look. And now I'm going to do something that's probably going to ruin the whole goddamn look, because I am madness. I'm going to take this NYX Prismatic shade. I'm going to take my contour brush, because I'm a mad person, and I'm going to try and get a little bit of a green contour, because I want to at least somewhat celebrate a little more her green skin, but I didn't want to do like a full cosplay completely green face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip my brush in as much as I can, because I don't actually have a lot of this product left. I'm going to take this dry wipe. It's a wipe that I used for makeup one day and then let sit out overnight for this purpose, to get a lot of the product off. Basically the same thing as like blotting on the back of your hand, but sweet Jesus, I hope this doesn't go to hell. Gonna blend to make it a little less stark. Well, it's not absolutely hideous, so let's try that again on the other side. Okay, let me put my glasses on so I can actually see what the hell I look like right now. That actually didn't come out too badly. So I guess we're gonna keep it. I don't know, this is definitely a little more avant-garde than I go with my inspired looks, but like as soon as I decided on Gamora, I really wanted to try this. And yes, I made sure that it is very light. I could have went whole ham with it, but I decided not to. So for lips, I am grabbing my Bite Beauty Little Lipstick Duo in Jam, which I think once again it hits that kind of pinkish purple. I just happen to be panning a couple of things that hit that quality. I'm gonna line my lips first with my lip liner, just a pinky nude. I thought about doing green lips like she has, but I was more feeling the purple. And for once, I'm actually going to use this opposite shade in Opal and see if I can get some highlighting going on. Probably not. Just when I use this white with the purple lipstick, it immediately gets coated and kind of destroys the ability to do it. So this is the finished look. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!